from 9 Inspired, back with another free crochet pattern tutorial video for you today for this Poison Apple applique. I'm using it for a Punk Snow White costume, if you can't tell. But I think it would also be super cute on like a purse or maybe like fingerless gloves or whatever you can think of, really. Super quick, uses super small amounts of yarn and only basic stitches. Beginners, you got this. Ready to get started? Let's go. Okay, so we're starting off with our green color. We're going to chain 15. This is going to form the oozy poison part on top of our poison apple. And I apologize that this is getting cut off here. I promise it gets corrected here momentarily. Okay, so 15 done. We're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Like so, and then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch. Then we're going to go ahead and chain 6. This is going to form one of the eye sockets of the skeleton looking thing in the poison. We're going to skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to single crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches. So there's the first one, and there's the next one. All right, so now we're going to chain 6 to form our other eye socket. And then we're going to skip 4 stitches again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to single crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches. There's the first one. And the second one. All right, that's row 1 done. We're going to turn our work. And then we're going to start off row 2 with a chain 1. We'll be single crocheting the first 2 stitches together. So you start one, start another one, and then pull through when you have the 3 loops on your hook there. And then we're going to work into the chain space there, our eye socket. We're going to single crochet 6 in that chain space. All right, then we're going to chain 3, and this is going to form the little nose part. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches, the ones in the middle there between the eye sockets, and we'll single crochet 6 into the other eye socket chain space. All right, and then we're going to finish off the row by single crocheting the last 2 stitches together. Then we're going to turn our work. Okay, and then we'll chain 1 here to start the next row. We'll single crochet the first 2 stitches together. And then we'll single crochet 1 in the next 3 stitches. Then we're going to chain 5, and this is going to form the first little driplet of oozy poison. We'll half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. And then we'll single crochet 1 in the next 3 chains. Then we'll slip stitch to the next unworked stitch of the last row. We'll single crochet 1 in the next stitch. And then we'll single crochet 1 in the chain space, the little nose part. Then we'll chain 3 to make our second little oozy bit, and we'll half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. Single crochet 1 in the next chain, and then we'll slip stitch in the chain space. Single crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches, and then we'll chain 4 to form our last little oozy bit. Half double crochet in the second chain from the hook, and single crochet 1 in the next 2 chains. We'll slip stitch to the next unworked stitch of the last row, and then single crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches. We'll finish off by single crocheting the last 2 stitches together. We're going to rotate the work 1/4 turn and slip stitch 3 up the side. Just kind of get your hook in there wherever it'll go. It's not going to matter too much. We'll rotate our work 1/4 turn again and half double crochet 13 stitches across the top. We'll be working in the unused loops of our starting chain for these stitches. Now is as good a time as any to mention that there is a free written pattern for this Poison Apple Applique on my blog, 9inspired.com, and I'll put a link in the description box below. Also, if you've been eyeing that gorgeous rosewood yarn bowl in the corner, I got that from KnitPicks. I'll put a link for that in the comments too. If you click on it and buy anything on the website, I'll get a small referral commission at no extra cost to you, so it's kind of a win-win. All right, few more stitches here. We're just about done with the green part. You can really see that skeleton face starting to take shape. Okay, last stitch here. We're going to rotate the work 1/4 turn and slip stitch 3 down the side to mirror that first side that we did. Okay, go ahead and fasten off, and then we will move on to the next step. We'll start off the red apple part with a chain 12. And then we're going to half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. And we'll half double crochet 1 in the next 4 chains. We'll half double crochet 2 into the next chain. And then half double crochet 1 in the last 5 chains. Turn your work and chain 1 onto row 2. Half double crochet in each stitch across. Turn your work and chain 1. We're on to round 3. Skip the first stitch and half double crochet in the next 10 stitches. Turn your work and chain 1. We'll skip the first stitch and half double crochet 1 into the next 9 stitches. Turn your work and chain 1 and half double crochet 1 in each stitch across. Okay, turn your work and chain 1. Skip the first stitch, half double crochet in the next 8 stitches. Turn your work and chain 1, skip the first stitch, half double crochet 1 in the next 7 stitches. Turn your work and chain 1. We'll skip the first stitch and half double crochet in the next stitch. Then slip stitch in the next 2 stitches. Half double crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches. Slip stitch to the last stitch and fasten off. Chain 5, half double crochet in the second chain from the hook, and half double crochet 1 in the last 3 stitches. Fasten off, and we're ready to start on assembly. Okay, so put the red part down and then put the green part on top of it. Flip it over, and you're going to see a little ridge on the back of the green part from that starting chain. We'll thread our red yarn tail through our embroidery needle, and we're going to work through that ridge and the last row there of stitches of the red. I'm going to use the whip stitch, so I'm always going to come in from the right side and go out of the left side there, kind of work in a spiral all the way down. When you're done with that part, go ahead and flip it back over and grab the green yarn tail. We're going to work in and out of the applique here with the green yarn tail to sew it on to the red part. And you want to kind of follow the direction of the stitches so it's not too noticeable. And make sure you go all the way down to the end of each ooze so that it lays nice and flat against your apple. When you're done with that part, flip it back over, grab your little stem. We're going to pull our 2 yarn tails through 2 stitches that are next to each other right in the middle of our apple. And then we're just going to double knot these together. That's it, you guys. How easy was that? I hope you liked this free crochet pattern, like the video, and follow for more. Thanks for watching.